what a tangled web we weave. Walter Scott. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. When first we practice to deceive. I didn't know that there was a second part to that. There's a very famous quote from Sir Walter Scott's play, Marmion. This quote is frequently used to describe the destructive consequences of lies and the impact on people's lives. And I saw a cherub, or an angel, followed by what looked like a tangled ball of like thread. We have the King of Wands on top of the world. You could be a person that not only has all their stuff together, but you could also be someone that has a lot of charisma. And then the world, cycles, endings and beginnings. The world is your oyster. The world is at your fingertips. You are in a position of personal power, and you are essentially on top of the world. Nine of Cups in the reversal. You could have some greed, materialism, unrealistic expectations. Maybe you're used to getting what you want and making things happen that when certain things don't go your way, it's like, how dare you? It's quite possible that you being the King of Wands, constantly being on top of the world, constantly being on your A game, you don't know how to exactly handle rejection, or you may not know how to handle certain things that don't go your way. You might be prone to some lying, or someone else has given you some lies. Maybe you're lying to yourself with who you are. We have the Five of Cups in the reversal and the Seven of Cups in the reversal. And then we have Justice in the reversal at the bottom of the deck. This is giving me the feeling that you know who you are, you know what you are and what you want, but someone has come into your life, messed things up. Someone came into your life probably with lies. If it's not someone, it could be something like a job, a passion project, a group of friends, or a friend. Whatever it is, these are all Cups cards. So this is about your emotions. Whatever came into your life, you thought it was going to be something like a dream come true. It turned out to be not a dream come true. You or it or they could have been greedy, materialistic. They could have lied to get their way, which led to a lot of heartache, and it led to you stepping back. Even though you've had this push and pull relationship with this person that was corrupt. And if this is not about another person, if this reading is about you, then you have been a bad person. But you learned that being a bad person does not get you anything. It only brings you heartache and misery and all the things that you don't want. When in reality, all you need to do is be the respectful leader. Be an honest person. Be someone who is forthright and walks the talk. Does exactly what they say they are going to do. Because that type of person, they're going to open doors that's just going to welcome the world right in. They're going to be on top of the world. Accept what was and move on from the temptation of what was. It revealed its true colors, and you now see it for what it was. We have the Magician's Sword in the upright. Confidence in your magic. You are the king. Be confident in yourself. That is what a leader is all about. Confidence. You have everything you need inside of you. And the card number of Magician's Sword is 37. 3 plus 7 equals 10. 10 is endings and beginnings. It is a cycle completing. We have Sky Dancers which represents surrender. That's another way of letting go. Surrender is allowing things to be. It is allowing life to be. Allowing life, spirit, source, universe, ancestors, deities, gods, goddesses. Allowing all of those energies and entities to essentially take the wheel and lead the way. And you allow them to. Sometimes life surprises you when you allow it to surprise you. Drifter in reversal. Experience life as it comes. Didn't I just get done saying how you need to allow life to surprise you, and it will surprise you if you let it? And this literally says experience life as it comes. But it's in the reversal, which means you are not experiencing life as it comes. You are most likely still stuck in this anxious, temptation, don't know what to do kind of energy, even though you're this King of Wands, or you want to be this King of Wands. It is only through allowing life to happen that you gain the necessary emotional and mental and spiritual tools to handle life, to maneuver through life. You need experience in order to gain wisdom and knowledge. It's very much like applying for a job when you get out of college. People often get rejected because they don't have the experience, and it's like, hello, I need to get a job first in order to have the experience. Same thing. You need to experience life to have the wisdom of life. And through obtaining that wisdom of life, you become the leader. Final card. Unmarked trail in reversal. Revelation. With the bottom of the deck being Garden of Venus. Rest and renewal in the reversal. I like this card because the fourth random song is called Man at the Garden by Kendrick Lamar. You're being called to go to places you have never been before, not only in life, but inside yourself. Because revelation is about knowing and understanding. It is when you have that aha moment where something just finally clicks and makes sense. But sometimes in order to have that aha moment, you have to go down a path you've never been before to gain an understanding that you've never had before. To go off the beaten path, you need to experience life as it happens, because when you experience life as it comes, without hesitating, without second guessing, without being anxious, if you just go towards something that you kind of intuitively feel is right for you, you start to see pieces of yourself and know who you are because you're experiencing different things. But all throughout this growth and this change, you need to remember to rest. You might not be getting enough rest, and you need sleep. And not just sleep, you also need to just put the phone away, turn off the TV, turn off the radio, sit with your thoughts, sit with silence, actually rest your brain. Because everything, all these technology, everything we have going on, that is feeding your brain, and your brain isn't resting. To rest your brain in order to ensure that your physical body and all the workings of your physical body is at peak condition. Now, rest for the spirit, that's all within having confidence in yourself. Because when you're confident in yourself, you're not anxious, you're not led by temptation, you know who you are, and you are stable and grounded in who you are. And that's the important thing. That is what you're trying to achieve. You're trying to achieve the stability to essentially move through the world, being exactly who you are. I hope this reading resonated with you, and if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can go to my Linktree, Tempesttrade, or DM me. Until next time, bye.